The library book that kept changing. I went to the library after school just to kill time. Nothing exciting. Just me, some homework I wasn't planning to do, and the usual silence that makes you feel guilty for existing. I found a random book on the shelf because the title looked normal enough. Something like Stories from Around the World. Safe. Boring. Perfect. I sat down and started reading. At first, it really was just stories. But then I noticed something strange. One of the pages had a sentence that mentioned my school. I stopped, flipped the page, shrugged it off. But the next page mentioned my street. I looked around the library like someone was watching me. No one was. Just the librarian typing away like she was in a competition with silence. I turned another page. This time it mentioned what I was doing at that exact moment. It said, "He will look up from the book now." I froze, and I looked up. Nothing. But when I looked back down, the next line was already different. It said, "Good." He looked. I quickly closed the book. My heart was racing a bit now, so I did what anyone would do. I pretended I was done and tried to act normal while slowly putting it back. As I stood up, the librarian finally spoke without looking at me. She said, "You found it." I asked, "Found what?" She pointed at the shelf and said, "That book only appears when it's finished with someone." I laughed nervously and said, "Finished with what?" She finally looked at me and said, "The ending." I left the library faster than I've ever walked in my life. But the weird part? That night, I checked my backpack, and the book was inside it again, open, on a new page, with one line written in bold. "Tomorrow, he brings a friend."